Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today's Friday. It is the end of a seriously busy week for us. Sorry I've not been making more content for you. It's crazy busy, what can I say? It's been an all my lunchtime. Instead of recording content for you guys, I am just doing loads and loads of paperwork, writing diagnoses. It's been really busy. Thank you all for your response on the post I did the other day asking about doing a free 6-week course to learn more about how to manage your back pain better. Myself and Sam will be sitting down very soon, getting that all planned, and as soon as it is, we're going to roll that out so everybody gets to see that, everyone gets to be a part of that, and we'll let you know as soon as that's ready. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today is one of the most fundamental things I get people to do when we first sit down, particularly when they've got chronic pain, so that's pain that's more than 3 months old, is we actually talk about what pain is. What does pain mean? And pain is your body's internal alarm system. So it's your body's way of saying to you, hey, there might be a problem in that place in your body, wherever that may be. I want you to check it out. I'm going to try and protect you from damaging yourself further because I'm not happy about the situation there, in the back, in the knee, in the hip, wherever, and I want you to do something about it. So normally when we first get pain, often there is some kind of tissue damage. So like with your back, maybe you actually sprain or strain your SI joint or a facet, or you damage a muscle in some way. Signals go up to the brain, it tells your brain about it, your brain says, there's a problem down there, here's some pain to protect you. You've got to remember, pain starts at the top, not from the bottom, okay? Pain is based on the signals that arrive to your brain from your body. All right, it's not the pain does not start in the back and then come up to tell you about it. So your brain has received those signals, possibly there's some tissue damage, alerting it to the danger it creates, pain to protect you. What happens sometimes, and we don't know why this happens, but as your body heals, so pretty much any injury heals within around about 12 weeks, and when pain continues, so the pain should actually fade off during those first 12 weeks. Okay, so when you arrive at the 12-week point, when your body is completely healed, the pain should be largely gone. What sometimes happens is the pain doesn't decrease, the pain persists, and it continues after that 12-week mark. And that's what we call chronic pain. So it basically means you've got pain that is no longer, or very unlikely, to be tied to tissue damage within your body. Because if it was, it would have faded off already. The pain is due to sensitivity of the nervous system. So what that means is the signals that arrive, now the signals that arrive in your brain, which could be completely normal ones. It could be that, I don't know, maybe the joint's a bit stiff. It could be a signal of movement, so maybe bending, or twisting, or even walking for a prolonged period of time. Those signals arrive at the brain. The brain assesses them and goes, I'm not sure I'm happy about that, here's some pain to protect you. So the brain is essentially overreacting, it's overly sensitized to the normal signals that it receives. So what we do in treatment is we're not putting joints back in alignment, we're not unslipping a slip disc, we're not doing anything like that. What we're actually doing is desensitizing your nervous system. So allowing the signals that arrive at your brain to be completely normal, and for the signals and for the way your brain interprets those signals, again, to be normal, okay? So rather than the brain perceiving completely normal, non-threatening things as being possibly dangerous for you, it perceives them in a normal way and the pain stops. All right, so that is essentially the difference between acute and chronic pain. Acute pain is pain that is less than 12 weeks old and it's tied to, often it's related to tissue damage. Pain that is more than 12 weeks old is less likely to be related to tissue damage and is due to sensitivity of the nervous system. That's not me saying there's nothing wrong with you. That's me saying there is a problem, okay? It's the sensitivity of the nervous system is too high and we need to calm it back down. So there's still work that needs to be done to do that. And it doesn't just happen overnight, okay? Chronic pain can sometimes take a bit longer than acute pain to recover, okay? But you can still make a recovery, okay? So that's the first thing that we do with people. Really important thing for you to get that straight in your mind. I hope that makes sense for everybody. If you have any questions about that, I want you to stick it in the comment section below, because if we get this straight, that's a real foundation point for us being able to move forward. One of the things that we use in order to desensitize your nervous system, or the most effective thing, is called the 3 M's. So the first is mindset. So that's just understanding, like this is mindset coaching. So this is understanding that pain doesn't always have to be related to tissue injury, okay? The second most important thing we use is movement, mindset, and then movement. So movement is where we desensitize how your brain is perceiving the signals that it gets, and it helps to calm those down. The final one is mindfulness, and that acts directly on the brain. Again, allowing your brain to interpret things in a more normal way to allow that to calm back down. A really, really important takeaway point, lastly, I don't want to keep you guys too long, is that with chronic pain, so with pain that is more than 3 months old, the longer you have it for, the less likely it is to just spontaneously resolve. So sometimes we get little aches and pains and things, we might have it for a few weeks and then you wake up, gone, okay? That can happen sometimes when people have long-term pain, but the research says that the longer you have it for, the less likely that is to happen. So it means that it requires, when you have chronic pain, it requires some kind of intervention, all right? It requires you to take action, to do something, to start desensitizing your nervous system, and the best way to do that is using your 3 M's: mindset, movement, and mindfulness, all right? So that's the last point. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We've got our 6-week PowerPoint coming out very, very soon, so keep posted. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys all again soon.